What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on May 31st, 2019. So the Green Giant Pops have become available. Of course, there's the Green Giant and then also Sprout. As far as the 2-pack, the exclusive Target 2-pack is concerned, I still do not have a release date for that yet. Once it becomes available, then I will let you all know about that. From Lord of the Rings, the Witch King on Fell Beast has become available. That is a common pop, pretty easy to track down, so you can find it with multiple retailers. With Box Lunch, they do have the Cheer Bear pop in tea set, and that is a flocked Cheer Bear pop there. That is still available on Box Lunch's website. You go check out their Funko section. It's right there, pretty easy to find. The Cheers pops have released, and they are all commons. You see them there in the upper right. The Barnes & Noble exclusive metallic painted Britney Spears, and of course there's not much to her outfit, so not much metallic paint going on there, but that is a Barnes & Noble exclusive that is available on their website right now. The Funimation exclusive Chrome Silver Ken Kaneki is still available. That one, it does cost more than the average pop there. You know, you can check it out for yourself though, and I will put a link for that down in the description. I may put a couple other links as well, but if I don't put a link for a particular item, that just means I think it's pretty easy to find. In the bottom right there, you see the 10-inch Stay Puft. That is a GameStop exclusive that officially releases on June 2nd, but you might actually see it in your local GameStop already. But again, the official release date is for June 2nd, so do be on the lookout for that one if you are interested. And still focusing on what's available now, Cruella and Carl, of course, Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. That is a Hot Topic exclusive. It is available on their website, pretty easy to find. And I really do like the look of this, especially the crazy eyes of hers. I think that looks pretty cool. And just the design of the car. You know, I like those old school, old style cars like that. Pretty cool looking. So again, this is available online right now if you are interested and have not picked it up already. Something else that is available online is this Caddyshack box here, which does come with the flocked gopher and then also the hat that you see pictured here. This is a Target exclusive. It is available right now on their website. Of course, you might find it in store as well. Focusing now on the Funko Shop. So this week Wolfgang released, and this is a variant of Wolfgang because they've already had him previously. And this one of course has the pink fur instead of the gray, and then with the bowling ball it's actually a giant eyeball now. I do like the look of that. I think I will add that to my collection even though I have the original Wolfgang. I like this one enough to pick this up as well. And then to the right here, you see these Pez Girls, the 2-pack bundle, which was limited to 2,000 pieces. This became available as of the day of this recording, and it did sell out. You know, some people are really into the Pez, especially when it comes to limited Pez, so I'm not too surprised that that one, actually did sell out. And moving along here, focusing on Pez again, and I'll say this real quick. I don't really collect Pez, or including Pop Pez. I'm not really into it, but I really like these, and I might have to pick these up because I do think these are pretty cool. So you see here on the way, coming soon, is the Dark Knight Batman Pez. Also, we have here from Dark Knight Rises Bane, and that's like my favorite out of those four. I really like the look of Bane there. Then there's also the classic Harley Quinn, basically, and we had the Suicide Squad Joker. So I like all four of these here, and I wouldn't be surprised if there are some retailers, that are selling all four together, as a bundle. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in those. And then a pop that I think some people will be very interested in, especially you Ad Icons collectors. You see here another variant of Jollibee, and this is Jollibee in a Philippine barong, I think is how you say it. This is releasing on June 12th in the Philippines, which is part of their Independence Day celebration. So again, this releases in the Philippines as of June 12th. I have not heard about a release outside of the Philippines yet. If I learn anything else about this figure, of course I will update you all. The Seattle Mariners are going to have some more collectible nights coming up. So on July 20th, they're going to have these Edgar Martinez pops that you see here. Of course, you see the 3 different variants there. I like the little touch of the baseball at the end of the bat, as if it's actually making contact. Cool little detail there. So again, Edgar Martinez, July 20th. And then on September 28th, the Ichiro pop will be available. Looks like it's just going to be one variant of him. And moving along here with Netflix, Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal is making a return with the Age of Resistance, and there will be pops here based off of this. Now, this is not an official release, like a full release from Funko yet, so I will come back to these figures and talk about them in more detail once Funko actually does that full release. I'll be honest with you all, I have not watched the first Dark Crystal movie, so I will try to check that out and then check out this follow-up as well. And you know, if you're a Dark Crystal fan, let me know what you think about this. Are you looking forward to this follow-up, or are you a little bit nervous about it? You know, just let me know your thoughts about it in general. I do want to say this real quick before I move on here. The first Dark Crystal pops that were released, I think those pops are kind of underappreciated, because in terms of mold and design, they're very cool looking pop figures, and I like the look of these new ones here as well. So if you are a fan of Dark Crystal and you never picked up those pops, you might want to go back and take a look at them, because they are really well designed. But you see here that there's going to be some new pops, like I said, based off of this follow-up, Age of Resistance, a couple of exclusives, and some action figures as well. And once Funko does that official reveal, yeah, I will come back to these. Next up, focusing on Game of Thrones. So we see here Daenerys with dragon, which is, you know, now from an infamous scene there, and that is a common item. Again, Daenerys with dragon there, and the dragon actually breathing out the fire. That is a pretty cool looking effect there. Also, there's going to be this HBO exclusive variant of Night King, and this is going to be a glow in the dark variant. So I think that's pretty cool. No idea when it's going to release. You know, for all of these, it's just coming soon. If I learn any more about the release, I definitely will update you all. I would say if you're a big Game of Thrones fans, just get in the habit of checking the HBO shop on a regular basis. You really never know when they are going to put an exclusive on there. So again, get in the habit of checking the HBO shop on a regular basis. But if I can give you a heads up about that figure, then I will. Also, we see here coming up is Bran the Broken, and that is a common pop. And then there's this Walmart exclusive variant of the Mountain. Of course, he is a 6-inch pop, and this is him with the helmet on. Now, I already covered 2 other Game of Thrones pops recently, so I'm not really going to go back over those, but I'm just going to point out that there is that common version of the Mountain without the helmet as well that will be available. Now, I'm going to run through some other possible upcoming releases, and these are rumors at this time, nothing really official on them, so take everything here with a grain of salt. You know, we'll have to wait and see if these actually pan out to be true. So starting off with Marvel, there could be some patina pops coming up, including Captain America, Captain Marvel, Wolverine, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. So I would assume these are molds that already exist, and they're just going to have that patina paint job. And then it seems like there are some 10-inch Deadpool figures on the way, possibly in the colors red, blue, and orange. So this is kind of relating to the mercs for money. And then also possibly a red and gray Deadpool with dual swords as a 10-inch pop as well. You know, we'll see what happens with that. I mentioned previously that it seems like there's going to be 10-inch Boba Fett pops as well with different variants, and one of those variants should be a prototype variant, which basically is just, you know, Boba Fett in all white. With Madman, we could see some Mad Men. We could see some Mad Men pops on the way, including the character Peggy. You know, we have to wait and see what happens with that, because I feel like Mad Men has been rumored for a while. So we'll see if that actually happens or not, if we actually get pops based off of that series. There could be some new Huckleberry Hound pops on the way. Of course, some already exist, but it seems like there could be some more on the way. And the CEO of Funko is a big fan of that character. I think that's actually his favorite character, so that doesn't surprise me that there's potentially more Huckleberry Hound on the way. From Crash Bandicoot, we could get Tiny Tiger, and that does seem to be a pretty popular character. I was watching some Let's Players that were just talking about that character. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot, Tiny Tiger, that does seem very likely. From Spyro, we could get a 10-inch Spyro, which I think would make a lot of people pretty happy. I know there's a lot of Spyro fans out there, and that pop does look pretty cool. And then also from Spyro, Nasty Nork, I think is how you pronounce the name, that villain character could be on the way also. From the upcoming movie Abominable, we could get the character Everest, which of course is basically an abominable snowman, you know, so we'll see what happens with that. And then of course there are more pops on the way based off of Frozen, in particular Frozen 2. And this would include all the main cast, including Elsa, Anna, young versions of those characters, Kristoff, Sven, Olaf. And then there's going to be some new characters as well, including one character that is going to have a 6-inch pop. You know, so we'll see what happens with that. Of course, like I said though, we know there's going to be plenty more Frozen pops on the way. Hopefully they don't go overboard with Olaf like in the past. You know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. And then some more 10-inch pops potentially on the way include a 10-inch Pusheen with Pizza and a 10-inch Oogie Boogie. I'm giving a spoiler alert now because I am going to talk about the contents of the Avengers Endgame box. If you have that box on the way and you somehow have avoided seeing what's in it already, you don't want to be spoiled on it, then please make sure you go ahead and click away from the video right now. Again, I am going to talk about the contents of the Avengers Endgame box. So if you don't want to see that, please make sure you tune out of the video right now. Okay, so getting here to the contents of the box, and Funko really did a great job of keeping this under wraps right up until the boxes actually started shipping out. So you see here, of course, that they do have Captain America with Thor's hammer, and of course he has his shield as well. And then of course there's this Valkyrie pop also. Now Valkyrie did get a pop last year. Technically she got 2 because there was the comic version as well. But as far as the MCU Valkyrie, yes, there was one released previously. This one does have a much better sculpt, especially the hair sculpt, and this is just the front view, but if you see it from the different angles, then yes, it's a really cool hair sculpt. Pretty good looking pop overall. I'm kind of surprised that she stands taller than Captain America. I'm not sure what's going on with the scaling there. And with the Captain America pop, I do like the look of it. I would really like to see it customized as well though, with Cap dirtied up some, and also the broken shield, you know, just to be truer to the movie. I don't really have an issue with which hand he has the hammer in. You know, I think he did kind of switch off, if I'm not mistaken, within the movie, so that's not a big deal to me. I mean, it does look a little bit better, I think, if the hammer's in his right hand, but I'm not really stressing that too much. But again, like I said, you know, I would like to see this customized though. Like I said, you know, Cap dirtied up some, the broken shield. I think that could look pretty cool and just evoke the scene, you know, from the movie even more so. As far as Valkyrie is concerned, I'm glad that they did her with another, you know, very cool sculpt. But, you know, like some other people, I think it would be also awesome to see her actually on the Pegasus as well. We'll have to wait and see if Funko actually does that. Maybe as, you know, like that would be a great con exclusive. We'll have to wait and see what happens though, if they actually do that or not. Also along in this box, you see that there are coasters as well for Iron Man and Thanos. There's also that Thor t-shirt, which is pretty funny there, you know. So I like this box overall. When you get 2 pops in a box, I think it's kind of tough to complain, you know, because you definitely got your money's worth. And a t-shirt as well, which people have really been wanting t-shirts. So yeah, 2 pops and a t-shirt, to me, I think that's pretty tough to complain about. I think this is pretty solid here overall. And then, of course, the next theme for Marvel Collector Corps is going to be Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm really hoping for a very cool variant of Mysterio, or possibly a character that we may have not even seen yet in any of the previews. Maybe there's another villain that's snuck in there somewhere that we have not seen yet. So yeah, I'm really hoping that they do something awesome and not just another like simple variant of Spider-Man. I hope that it's not all Spider-Man in that box like they've done previously with the Collector Corps, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see there. And then the final thing I want to cover here is there is a Lion King box that is coming up as a Hot Topic exclusive. So again, if you do not want to see the contents of that box, please make sure that you tune out of the video right now. I'm going to say again, I'm going to get into the contents of the upcoming Lion King box, which will be a Hot Topic exclusive. If you do not want to see the contents, then please tune out right now. Okay, so here we go, and you see here that this had actually been rumored. I feel like I've addressed this previously, but Scar with Flames is going to be the pop in the box, and there will be a glow-in-the-dark Chase variant, so you get a chance at that Chase when you get the box. Also, there's going to be a Timon Wobbler, and of course there's Timon with the hula skirt on and all of that, so it makes sense as a Wobbler, a Zazu Mini, and then also a Ed Pocket Pop. So, you know, in terms of value, the box seems pretty solid, and you know, especially if you luck up and get the Chase, then like I said, I think that's a pretty solid box there, and it should become available as of June 13th. I will try to give you all a reminder about that when it does actually become available. So that's going to do it for this edition of Funko News. This has been kind of a slow week for Funko. You know, not a whole lot of information that came out, but you know, again, we're getting closer and closer to San Diego Comic-Con, so I expect the information to pick up pretty soon here. If I did not cover something in this video, that just means I don't have information on it right now. I know some people have been asking about E3 Pops. Some people have been asking about My Hero Academia. Like I said, if I didn't share it in the video, I just don't have that information at this time. But trust me, once I have the information, then I will share it with you all. I always do my best to try to keep you all informed. So again, if I didn't cover it in the video, that just means I don't have that information just yet. But again, I hope you all enjoyed the video, you appreciated the video. Please drop a like on the video. Very easy way to support the channel. I always appreciate that. And I will talk to you all again real soon.